Hey everybody, today I have a video recreating Lady Gaga's makeup from the Super Bowl 2016.
My mind, art pop, you make my heart stop.
I love this super pretty red glittery eye and I wanted to recreate it as closely as I could, particularly keeping to the shape of it, and I just love that darkness around the edge of the lovely glitter. I did try this with a blonde wig. Unfortunately, I didn't have anything like Gaga's hair, but this is the only blonde wig I kind of own that would be suitable. This makeup wore all night. I actually had this makeup on for around 7 hours and it didn't crack at all. The Lit Cosmetics glue is just amazing, but I also put it down to the L'Oreal Infallible Spray. That stuff is just fantastic. So here I'm actually starting with priming. I'm putting on the Urban Decay primer portion. It's just the original one. I just really love this primer. I always keep on going back to it. And I always put it on my brows as well. Next I'm using the True Match Concealer, and I just did a little bit of kind of concealing the edges of the brows. Gaga's brows kind of go up at the outer edges, and I just wanted to mirror that when I did mine, and luckily my brows are sparse at the edges, so I'm able to do that. So first I'm putting on the Ben Nye Pure White loose powder. I'm applying that with a B Beauty Blender. This is going to catch a lot of fallout. I don't really have a lot of base products on here at the moment because I knew there was going to be significant fallout. So the first thing I'm actually doing is applying MAC Painterly Paint Pot. For that I'm using the Sigma E58 cream colour brush. This is amazing for applying cream colours. And then I went on to use the Sigma E60 Large Shaded to apply Max Vanilla, and that goes from the crease up to the brow bone. Next I'm using the Nicka K 24-hour waterproof liner in brown. This is a lovely colour. This is a colour I use on my brows regularly, and it's great because it's waterproof, so it'll stay on, which is ideal for me because I'm a face rubber. So I followed the beginning of my brow perfectly, and then at the out edges, instead of curving it down slightly where my brow would normally go, I just took it up slightly, because if you look at the pictures of Gaga, her brow does go up slightly on the outer corner. So next I'm going in with my crease colour, and this is Sketch by MAC. I love this colour anyway. I think it's really beautiful. And I'm applying this with the E36 blending brush. And then I go on to use the E60 Large Shader brush again, and I'm using Love Plus by Sugar Pill. I wanted to put a red shadow underneath the glitter because I wanted, if there any glitter kind of came off, that the red colour would be underneath. So, and if there's any gaps in the glitter, you wouldn't be able to tell. Just, you know, it was just in case. It was kind of a safety measure. Plus it's nice to be able to actually use that colour. Then I went on to use the Lit Glitter Glue and the Lit brush. This is the round brush as opposed to the liner brush because I wanted a larger head. And I'm applying a glitter that is no longer made. It's very ancient, and it's from Tony and Tina Cosmetics, and it's called Charismatic. It's a beautifully ruby red glitter, and it's very fine. So it's not big chunks of glitter. I wish I'd had a chunkier glitter, because if you look at Gaga's eye, the glitter on her eye is a little bit brighter red, and it's more of a chunky glitter. This is very fine. But I just quickly dry that off. I wanted to dry that and get it set in place so that I didn't get any kind of creasing or cracking. Then I used the Sigma F37 Spotlight Duster and I just dusted off the bend eye under the eye, and then I used my Sigma Flat Angled Kabuki, the F88, to just apply the foundation underneath my eye. I do have a BB cream all over my face here, I just hadn't done the foundation just in case. Then I used the E40 tapered blending brush to add vanilla on the edge of the sketch colour, just to diffuse the colour out slightly and just, you know, make it nice and neat at the edge of that colour. And then I used the E30 pencil brush from Sigma and I applied MAC Sketch underneath the eye. And then the E36 blending brush for the inner corner, and I used nylon from MAC there just to add a little bit of a highlight. And then I added the Nicka K waterproof liner in brown to my waterline. I actually do change that later on, but that's what I did first. And then I applied foundation. No need to show all that. And then I applied MAC Vanilla to my brow bone, and I used the E50 large fluff brush for that. And then I used the MAC Zoom Lash Mascara. This is just a little sample. I love these little samples. I really like this mascara. Taking the Sigma E46 inner corner brush, I'm using MAC Nylon again. I just wanted it to be a little bit more intense on the inner corner, and I think it shows up a lot better here. Then I'm just applying the True Match concealer again, just to tidy up underneath the eye. Then all over the face I'm using the Sigma F30 powder brush, and I'm applying the Ben Nye Pretty Pink powder. I like the pink powder to give my skin a little bit of a boost and a lift sometimes. That gentle pink, it just looks really nice, and she looked quite glowy on the day. Then I just went back in with MAC Sketch on the same tapered blending brush, just because I just wanted that colour to be a little more present. I must have spent forever blending that sketch in the crease. It's the longest I've ever blended a colour before, but I think it paid off, it looked nice. Next I'm using the Sigma F05 to contour, and I'm using a Sigma product here as well, and it's called In the Saddle. It's one of the Aura powders, and I love this for a nice gentle diffused contour. I don't know if you can see there, it just gives a nice contour and it's just quite gentle. And if you look at Gaga on the day, she didn't have a strong structured contour. So I wanted to have some cheekbones, but just not necessarily cheekbones for days. Then I used the same brush for the blusher, and again I used an Aura powder called Pet Name from Sigma, and I also used the blush from Sigma called Hotspot. It's one that is from the Camilla Coelho Nightlife collection. I mixed them together to get a nice sort of peachy shade. She didn't look like she had a great deal of blush on the day. And I used the GRWM bronzing shade from the contour kit as usual. It's my favourite bronzer colour, and I just added a bit of colour to the edges of my face, my forehead and my cheekbones. And then I used the Ico lash curler, curled my lashes. This is the Neve Cosmetics Translucent Mineral Powder, and this one is in Hollywood. Your skin feels like pure velvet after you've used it, and I find it just diffuses everything you've put on down and makes everything look quite airbrushed. It's really, really nice powder. Then I applied Too Faced Candlelight Powder. Again, she wasn't super glowy, she just had a nice gentle glow, and I wanted to keep with that as well, so I just put that on. I really like this for a subtle glow. Then I applied the L'Oreal Infallible Fixing Spray or Setting Spray and went on to do the lips. I'm again using Colourpop Westie lip liner in this video. I'm obsessed with this colour, as you can tell. I've used it quite a few times lately with different lip colours, but I do think that it's such a pretty shade and it just goes with so many pink lipsticks. And then I went with Cream Cup by MAC because she seemed to have a gentle pink lip. I think it leaned a little more nude than pink, and I think this is possibly a little pinker than I'd really wanted, but it's done, so there you go. And I did like the finished look. I thought it was nice. At the end though, I decided to go in with the black liner on the tight line, waterline and the lash line, and this is Colourpop Swerve. I can't be without that black, and I just find it really intensifies the lash line, makes your lashes look bigger, and I just like the definition on the eyes. And that's the basic finished look. And here's a little video so you can just see how sparkly it was, because it's a little difficult to tell because it looked quite flat, but it was super sparkly. I don't do a lot of celebrity inspired looks. I don't think I'm very good at makeup particularly, but I love Gaga and I just thought this was a super stunning look and I just had to try and recreate it. So thank you very much for watching as always. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. I'm going to love and leave you there and see you in my next video, guys. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are and whatever you are doing. Bye.